together. No hard feelings, really. Why don't you fix some for us?
I must say you're being regular about it.
Claire. What have you done?
I did nothing. You killed him, Les.
I killed him?
Don't you remember? You came in just a few minutes ago. You saw us talking. You looked funny. Crazy. You said you were going to kill Stanley because he stole me from you. So you picked up the knife and you stabbed him.
You're out of your mind.
No, I'm not.
You're insane.
No. No, I saw you do it. You dropped the knife and you ran out the door. I tried to stop you. Came in just a few minutes later. Right now.
You murdering little idiot.
Let's don't.
Mason, you won. Alan just conceded the election. You're going to.
You're going to go.
You made it on its minute right there.
So you see, Doctor, the evidence is really stacked against Les Burns. I and the others feel that he's absolutely innocent. Now, I asked you down here to see if there wasn't something you could do to help us prove Les's innocence and Claire's guilt. Because just as sure as my name is Hack Doyle, she's framed him.
I agree with you 100%. I am positive that Mrs. Hanneman killed Stanley. But because of her testimony and finding the knife in Les's hand when you arrived at the scene, the police could come to only one conclusion.
Surely there's something you can do to help him. He's innocent. I know he is.
Look, you were once connected with a big city police department. Then you must have run across cases of this sort. I know now that Claire Cummings is a nut if I ever saw one.
Yes, you're right, Mr. Herrick. I'll at least have a try at it. I'm just as interested in finding Stanley's murderer as you are in proving Mr. Burns' innocence. Now, I have a plan that might break her down.
Well, good morning, Dr. Clippinger. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
It's no pleasure for me, Mrs. Hanneman, I assure you. I just came to ask one question. Why did you kill Stanley Mason?
What? How ridiculous you are, Doctor.
Am I? You see, I had a talk with Stanley last night concerning your betrothal and advised him against it. It's safe to assume that when he came to tell you there wouldn't be any marriage, you killed him in a fit of anger. And then concocted a story to implicate Mr. Burns.
It's the most absurd accusation I ever heard. You seem to forget that Les Burns' fingerprints were found on the knife, and that he was seen standing with it in his hand. But please have all the facts, Doctor.
Not all of them.
All they need to convict Les Burns. Do you mind if I finish my column?
No. Why, no.
I suppose you'll tell the police I killed Stanley and give them that fantastic story to back up your accusations.
It won't sound so fantastic to them, Mrs. Henneman. I discovered one or two other flaws in your story.
They'll laugh at you. It's insane, absurd.
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've spent my life delving into distorted minds like yours. I worked for the police for many years as a consulting psychiatrist.
You sound more like a hypnotist.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
And I'm quite fed up with your insane theories. Now, Doctor. Looking for something, Hack?
Police are on their way.
Police? What for? Oh. I see the three of you dreamed this one up. Well, as long as you're going to have me arrested, you might as well read my last column. Go ahead, read it, Hack. Read it out loud.
I killed Stanley Mason. I killed Carl Hanneman. I killed Blackie Talon.
You didn't know about Blackie, did you? You hid that story on page 5. Unsolved robbery and slaying.
I killed Stanley Mason because he no longer wanted to marry me.
Stanley Mason was the top of the ladder for me. The top rung. I had money. And now I was going to have position. He was taking me to Washington with him. I could leave then without making the police suspicious. Clever of me, wasn't it?
Why did you frame Les Burns?
Why? Because he caught me with blood on my hands. Because at last even he had discarded me. I never loved any of them. You, Al, Hanneman, Mason. But Les, I wanted to hang on to him. He was of no use to me, but I couldn't let him go. Maybe I did love him.
Hello. Miss Cummings? No, she's out.
I'm glad you confessed, because you never could have gotten away with it much longer.
I would have, but for you, Dr. Clippinger. You with your slimy scientific snooping. As soon as you came in, I realized it was you who turned Stanley Mason against me. You sent him to his death just as much as I.
Sit down, Claire.
Why, but for you, I'd have everything I ever wanted in life. I hated you, because you were the first man who ever saw inside my mind. And I'm going to kill you. Let go of my arm!
You were a little late, Murdoch.
Well, it was probably better this way. I can scarcely believe it. A woman as beautiful as that.
You didn't know her very well. None of us really knew her very well. She wasn't even a good newspaper woman.